This is the bite of the century. Huge shrimpy on here. Let's go for it. Today on the Best Ever Food Review Show, we have come to Bangkok, Thailand. And this city is so special for so many reasons. One big reason that people come here is absolutely for the food. It feels like you can find anything in Bangkok, from land bugs to yummy ocean bugs. And today, we're searching for a taste of the traditional. When was Pad Thai invented?
It's around World War II.
Bangkok local Phi will be by my side as we take on Bangkok's most famous Pad Thai.
This is Thanon. It's made from rice and a bit longer and thickness.
Bangkok has become a magnet for food enthusiasts. Is this your first time coming to Tipsamai?
Yes, first time.
And everyone wants to get in on the action, even this guy. Hello, Gene. Are you full? You look a little fat. The legendary Tipsamai restaurant has exploded in popularity. But today, we'll find out if the quality can keep up with the demand. This guy is tossing out like one dish every 15 seconds. So grab a friend and wave down a tuk-tuk. Today, we're on a mission for the best must-try traditional flavors of Bangkok, Thailand. The Pad Thai restaurant opens at 5 p.m. It's morning now and I am hungry. So Phi has brought me here for Yum Noodles, the perfect breakfast, complete with eggs. We've come to the first destination for today. I'm super hungry. Are you hungry?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, whatever. I'm hungry, but I could not eat for a couple days too. How about we pump up the hunger talk? How hungry are you?
I'm so hungry.
That's good. Okay, I believe it. All I can see is like really sun-washed photos. What is this food?
It's called Tom Yum Noodle.
What is the minimum requirement?
Chili jam and peanut.
Do you know anything about this place?
This place called Ko Boo Rod Zing. It's been around for like 30 years. Ko Boo has been creating this place from a very small cart.
Was it a cart like that?
Yeah, like this.
There's a few different items on here. Only one of them a noodle?
You can choose between the dry one or the soup one. I would recommend the soup one.
Today's noodle of choice, soba with some dumplings mixed in. While that's getting blanched, the broth begins. Chili flakes, chili jam, peanuts, scallions, vinegar, and pork bone broth. Noodles are done, add sliced pork and what I'd call minced pork hamburger. Then the best part, 2 perfectly prepared, soft-boiled eggs slipping in with their friends. Pour in the broth and this seemingly simple dish is ready for your mouth. Phi's getting the dry version with egg noodles and some broth on the side. So we have our dish right here. You have the dry version, I have the wet version. Can you show me how to eat it?
Start with the yolk,
That is a nice breakage.
then mix it together.
Just like in Vietnam, the noodles are dry, but they still give you some broth on the side. You guys ready for slow motion egg breaking? Look at that, perfectly soft-boiled eggs. That's wonderful. And then just mix it up. So they have the dumpling in here. Everyone gets a dumpling, or you just choose?
You choose.
We chose dumpling. Let's go for it. Right away, I get that peanut flavor.
That's how noodle Tom Yum.
So always peanut and hotness. We have the pork. I've got the soba noodles. Cheers. It's so satisfying. My noodles are a bit chewy, rich, broth, it's spicy. Okay, let's get a pure pork bite.
Everything with pork.
Everything with pork. That's like a pork hamburger. Pretty simple, it's very cool. I like us right now, especially me.
Yes, sure.
Thailand is home to the largest overseas Chinese community in the world, as seen in Bangkok's bustling Chinatown and locally beloved Chinese restaurants. We've come to our second location now, and let me tell you, I'm already pumped because I saw they had a bunch of meat hanging in the window. If you see anywhere in Asia where they have like coat hangers of meat, you must eat there. It's gonna be good. Tell me about this place.
We are now at one of my favorite restaurants in Bangkok, Simarakot. It's a Chinese restaurant. They've been here 50 years.
The egg is orange.
Same color as the pork. They're fermented together.
Cool. Tell him I'm gonna try to eat all of this meat.
เขาบอกว่าอยากลองเกือบทุกอย่างเลย
He's like, I accept the challenge. Go for it. This meal is pork madness, starting off with sliced roasted pork or chasu, crispy fried pork, and sweet Chinese sausage, all added to a bed of rice with cucumber. Hit all that with a side of egg, sliced in half using dental egg floss, then smothered in a rich meat sauce, made with pork stock, garlic, soy sauce, chilies, and pepper. Down here, some of the best looking food I've ever had looking back at me. We're gonna get a nice drizzling shot. Wow. Some of these chilies. What are you gonna start with there?
Pork belly.
We've got some fried rice, some pork belly. We have some of our soy sauce, pickled chilies. Let's go for it.
And you're not done yet.
Tasty, meaty. The soy sauce is a little sticky, and then sourness from the pickle. Such a blend of flavors. I love that. Next of all, we have Chinese pork sausage. It's always very firm, and you can kind of feel like the little crystals of fat.
And it's
then
sweet.
That sausage is so fatty, meaty, sausagey, and then just sweet, sticky, salty sauce. I love it. These noodles, this meat, that's just an appetizer for what's next. Some say this next restaurant has the best pad thai in Bangkok. They're even listed in the 2018 Bangkok Michelin Guide. It's called Tipsamai, and they've been making Thailand's national dish for a long, long time. We have come to our third and final stop for today. It has some of the most legendary pad thai in all of Bangkok. Can you verify that?
Yeah, they've been around for like 79 years.
79 years. That was not a typo. This street is nuts. Just a few meters down the road, J5. This goggle-donning granny was the first street food vendor in Thailand to earn herself a Michelin star. In front of Tipsamai, a line is already forming, 1 hour before opening time. Already a line in the front of the restaurant. Is this your first time coming to Tipsamai?
Yeah, it's first time.
What kind of pad thai are you gonna get?
Regular seafood? If you guys have it.
I think they have it. How did you hear about this restaurant?
A review on YouTube.
Whose review? Mark Wiens. The sidewalk is full of hungry, soon-to-be patrons. There's even a Japanese film crew trying to get in on the action. Hello, Jean. By the way, this is the Japanese travel show host. Are you full?
I can eat a lot more. How was the food here?
It's not even open yet. It opens in about 20 minutes.
How did you know about this place?
Oh, this place is famous. It's been open for 79 years. If you're gonna get pad thai, you have to come here.
So good at explaining things.
Oh, thank you so much. The Tipsamai team works diligently, prepping the restaurant for the busy night ahead. It is just moments before opening time. Hungry onlookers watch as all the restaurant staff gather together to recite a Buddhist prayer. Finally, the team leader gives a few words of encouragement, and they're off. This crew is laser focused, cranking out hundreds of plates each night and each with an extremely high standard of quality. This place has just opened. Already it's going nuts. Behind us, all kinds of action. So this is one of their most famous dishes here. What is it called?
It's called pad thai, but we're gonna order the original pad thai wrapped with the omelette.
I see here they have kind of a whole assembly line. My dude over here is making the pad thai. Then they're portioning it out over here. They bring the portions over here, and then he wraps it up.
Yes.
First, he drips in a bit of oil, and then he tosses this egg around. The egg cooks almost immediately. He puts in the rice, he flips the pan, and it is done just like that, so fast. We also ordered their second signature dish. Basically the same pad thai, but cooked with glass noodles, and carefully topped with quadrants of plump shrimp, sliced mango, crab meat, and dried squid meat. Little bit of garnish, and it's ready to go. We're gonna jump in before it cools down.
So this one you need to mix it together.
So we're mixing the whole thing together. Mango, dried squid, glass noodles underneath. Are you ready?
Okay.
Let's go for it. My mouth is so happy. Those noodles have such a good texture. They just kind of snap as you bite through them. The flavors are so gentle, but they work together beautifully. It's like little salty, little sweet, little sour, all of it mixed together. Now the shrimp. Do you eat the shrimp alone or do you try to mix it in?
For me, I was just cut it.
I like that idea, except I'm gonna eat the whole shrimp. I'm gonna squeeze it out of the tail. Look at that. This is the bite people have been waiting for. Huge shrimpy on here. Let's go for it. You go first. We have to take turns. Are you okay? Mm-hmm. You do too much? It's kind of hard for me to describe. It's so many contrasting flavors becoming one in my mouth. It's Thailand on a plate. The egg-wrapped pad thai consists of rice noodles, tofu, bean sprouts, shrimp, and dried shrimp, chives, lemon, and chilies. It's wrapped in a thin layer of egg, topped with 2 huge plump shrimp, garnished and ready to eat. So this is gonna be a whole different kind of noodle.
This is sentan. It's made from rice and a bit longer and thicker.
All right, bust it open. Wow.
Look at this.
What a beauty. I can't believe how thin the egg is. It's like translucent. Let's go for it. You go first. And my turn.
How is it?
This is the best Thai food I've ever had. Sweet, sour, salty, like very similar flavors, different texture of noodle, a little bit softer. Also, it's pretty yummy. How do you feel?
I love it.
And what do you want to add here?
Put a little bit of lime. I like it with lime.
Yeah, fresh, citrus, sourness. There's nothing to not love about this. It's like so complex and so simple at the same time. If you saw in our previous video, we split open one of these giant river prawns. Inside they have what some people call like head butter. That can actually be cooked down into an oil. It's very heavy, and they were using that to give flavor to this.
And it's make the noodle look more orange.
Last bite for me.
Oh my God.
I got some peanuts in my retainer. Somehow, Tipsamai manages to meet their insane demand with precision and meticulous focus, with each team member handling their role like a specialist. This is how you mass-produce deliciousness. I want to say I had an outstanding experience here. I had an even better time sharing it with you and learning so much from you. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Finally, this video was made possible by One Trip Vietnam. One Trip is the highest-rated tour company in Vietnam, doing tours from north to south in all major cities, including Hanoi, Nha Trang, Da Nang, Hoi An, and Saigon. You can experience food tours, adventure tours, and more. To learn more about One Trip, check out the links in the description down below. I will see you next time. Peace. I'll see you next time,
Is it
Bangkok.
good? Oh, my thumb was up.
Well, I was kind of watching the camera the whole time. You did this?
I just said.
Do you know what?
But my thumb was up.
Yeah, that's how you do a peace sign. That's good.
Thank you.